Hey everyone, it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. So just another weekly check-in with my reading life. I'm doing well. I finished 4 things in August so far. It's only the 7th, so things are moving along quite well thanks to audiobooks. Audio reading has really saved my reading life this year. I really feel like I should dedicate 2019 to the audio book. It's about 50% of my reading at this point has been through audio. Currently on audio, I haven't started anything new. I finished my last book. I read Girls of Paper and Fire. I finished it this morning, so I am thinking about what my next listen will be. It might be, well, I want it to be Miracle Creek by Angie Kim, which I have here. I have a bunch of books here, just over here, hanging out. This has been sort of a breakout hit this year after it got chosen as a Book of the Month selection, and it's basically like a courtroom drama surrounding an autistic child, I think. Anyway, Angie Kim, she was a lawyer. Yeah, she attended Stanford University and Harvard Law School, so heard this is just really thrilling. I think it's a great sort of end of summer read, maybe. So I want to listen to this on audio. It's on Scribd, but I have to wait for like the monthly turnover so that I can get all of my unlimited. You know, Scribd is not actually unlimited. It gives you like 2 or 3 audiobooks a month, but so I have to wait for that to roll over this weekend. So I might not listen to anything in the meantime, or I might find another way to listen to another audiobook. I use Scribd for the bulk of my reading, and then I do Libro FM. I get 1 credit a month, and sometimes I buy Libro FM books on sale if there's things I wanted. So like Girls of Paper and Fire I got from Libro FM on sale. I just finished Zero Sum Game by S.L. Huang, which I listened to, and that was like a $4 book on Libro FM. So, and Libro FM is it's just like Audible in almost every way, except that instead of supporting Amazon, which, look, I'm not here to judge you, I still use Amazon for a lot of different things, but it's literally like the same, except you can choose an indie bookstore to support. So $14.99, same price and everything, and I support Little Shop of Stories here in Decatur, so seems like a win-win. Yeah. What else have I been up to? I'm finishing up the book The Widows of Malabar Hill by Sujata Massey. This is the 2nd book in the series. I'm loving the first book so much that I immediately bought the 2nd, and I know she's working on the 3rd. I think I might have finally found a mystery series that it just really works for me. Again, I just think genre, I think anything. It's just personal taste, right? And I think what works for me about this series is that it's a combination of like historical fiction taking place, in the 20s in Bombay, and a mystery, and like literary fiction. So it's like a literary historical mystery, which is like a combination of 3 things I like in small doses, but if you mush them all together, it sort of just works really well. My favorite litfic books are always sort of like genre books written sort of in the literary fashion, are like really just weird shit, which stay tuned. So yeah, I love Perveen as a character. I find the book, there's 2 timelines. There's like the 1921 main mystery, and then sort of something happened in Perveen's past that you're kind of discovering as the book goes along, a few years previous to 1921. And I like both parts. I've seen some people not enjoy going back in time and learning about Perveen. Like, they just want to be with the mystery. So I think that's one way in which me being sort of litfic based can enjoy this in a different way than like people who just like mystery novels. So it's working well for me. I think it's a good mashup of all the things. And I'm quite enjoying it. It's a little slower paced. There's nothing like, I mean, there's been some shocking things, but you know, it's not based on shocks. And I am someone who has become decidedly fed up with people who just sort of base the idea that something can only be good if something shocking happens. This is primarily related to TV, but it's really just storytelling in general. Like, I just want to enjoy the journey more than the end. Like, honest to God. I think that's one of the reasons why I can enjoy short stories when other people can't. The ending is just this much of it. Like, I care far more about how I spend the bulk of however many pages something is, you know, which is not the end. So, anyways, this is all to say that the Pervine mysteries, I like them. So, as soon as I finish that, which might be tonight, depends on how much I decide to sit down and focus on reading. I think I have less than 100 pages, so we'll see. But I'm either today or tomorrow going to start Mostly Dead Things by Kristen Arnett. That book is upstairs. But it's like a weird Florida book, litfic. Anytime something is sort of weird in the litfic world, you know, like this is bizarre. A lot of people hate it. So I don't think the ratings are super great. But whenever there's a weird book and people hate it, I'm always like, I bet I won't. I bet that I'll be the weirdo who really likes it. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see. And I'm just in the mood for weird fic. You know, it's been a long time since I really read a lot of litfic to begin with, but you know, I always really love weird fiction. You know, a couple years ago, if you're watching my channel, that's pretty much like 80% of what I was reading. So I'm just craving it. So I picked up a couple of other weird fic books, one being Bunny by Mona Awad. I have no clue what any of this is about. These are just books that are sort of very hit or miss for people and described as strange. It's a book called Bunny, and it literally opens with like this really weird interaction. We call them bunnies because that is what they call each other. Seriously, Bunny. Example, hi Bunny. Hi Bunny. What did you do last night, Bunny? I hung out with you, Bunny. Remember, Bunny? That's right, Bunny. You hung out with me, and it was the best time I ever had. Bunny, I love you. I love you, Bunny. That's weird. So, into it. I picked up a short story collection that I've been meaning to pick up since it came out. This is Sarah Pinsker's Sooner or Later, Everything Falls into the Sea. This is a Small Beer Press release, and I think it's weird shit. You'll meet runaways, fiddle-playing astronauts, a touring band, underemployed Americans, retired time travelers, and doppelgangers. Weird shit. And then a book that came out this week, Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton. This is a zombie novel. Zombie, like litfic, I think. Liberty Hardy talks about it quite a bit. It's just an amazing thing. It's told, the characters, like the main characters, are animals. A crow, ST, a domesticated crow, is a bird of simple pleasures. I mean, look at it. Look at the octopus. I mean, just great. It's great. It's weird. It's great. Yeah, weird stuff's happening, and I'm excited to explore the weird stuff. I'm also probably going to read some Toni Morrison soon because I'm real sad about her passing, and I haven't read enough. I've only read 3: Red Beloved, A Mercy, The Bluest Eye, and Sula and Song of Solomon were always the 2 next ones I wanted to read. So I'm probably going to pick up Sula soon. So yeah, That's how the old reading's going. Enjoying the reading life. I bought a lot of books recently. A lot. And hoping to get through some. Oh, I went through and finally updated my like big bookish spreadsheet of stuff. You know, that's probably the best title for it. And I sort of put in how long I've had each book. Some of it is a guesstimate. Some of it I have been tracking. Some of it was pretty easy to look up on the internet to see when I bought it. And I pulled off like 5 of the oldest books, the ones that I've had the longest and have survived like multiple cullings. So I'm thinking I'm going to be reading those maybe soon. Maybe I'm just going to take a month. Maybe December. A lot of people read Backlist in December because it's kind of a dead month publishing wise. So maybe we'll do that. And they're never going back on the shelf again though. They're sitting here on a pile on the desk. And they either sink or swim, guys. Sinking or swimming. I'm also still trying to organize my bookshelves. They look somewhat organized if you see it from this position. They're not, like, at all. It's a task that is better suited to someone who's not as lazy as me. But oh well. Okay. Well, that's an update in This Week in Books. I will return next week. Hopefully have some weird fic to talk about. And hopefully I love it. So let's all just put those good vibes out in the universe that Brooke loves. Returning to her weird fic comforting place. And until then, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.